So excited for today. We are hitched up one last time, about ready to head off to the RV dealer and upgrade to a newer, bigger model. There it is.
What do we do? There it is.
So here it is, our new 2021 Grand Design Reflection 367 BHS. That's a mouthful. A lot to take in with this rig, so we are going to show you some of the numbers, some of the features, give you a tour, and also talk about why we decided to go with this fifth wheel. So stick around. Welcome back, and to all of you that are here for the first time, my name is Jason, and along with my wife Elizabeth and our 4 kids, we are doing everything we can to be living a life fulfilled. We do a lot of campground reviews that includes RV parks, state parks, national forest. We've been to a lot of places and we try to show you the details of it to help you plan your next trip and your next adventure. But we also do product reviews, anything RV and camping related and travel related. We'll even talk about things you don't need an RV to get to. So hit that subscribe button, stick around for more. But for today, we are going to show you the new Grand Design Reflection 367 BHS. This was a long time coming. We planned for over a year. I actually created an Excel spreadsheet to compare all the different brands, all the different models, the features, what's important to us, basically to give us a good summary so we can narrow it down to see what do we really want? What do we want out of this trailer? And a lot of it comes down to what type of camping do you want to do? For us, we realized we were going a lot of places that were very large, roomy sites, at least had electricity. Most of the time we even tried to go for full hookup because we go on really long trips. We're not full time, but we're not just weekend warriors. My job and my schedule allows me to go for longer periods of time and work remotely. Because of that, we wanted a place that we could call home while we're on the road. This fits the bill. So let's take a look at some of these numbers here. So one of the biggest selling factors of this particular trailer was the GVWR is only 14,995 pounds. I was trying to keep it under 15,000, maybe looking at a few that went up to 16, because in my personal opinion, if you go over 16,000 pounds, I think you're starting to look into the dually territory to give you more stability while towing. It's not all about the weight and whether or not the engine can handle it. It's about the stability of the truck and whether it can control the trailer. So 14,995 fits right in that area that I wanted. The unloaded vehicle weight is 12,440. So that gives us a cargo capacity of 2,495 pounds. This is running on the E-rated Goodyear Endurance tires. The pin weight on this trailer is about 2,600 pounds. On a typical fifth wheel, you're looking at 15 to 20% of the gross vehicle weight rating will be on the truck, so take that into consideration. So in addition to the weight, we also like that this is the mid profile. So with the mid profile, you'll notice it slants in the front and the roof line tapers off in the back. That's going to be much better for stability if you don't have a dually truck, to not have quite such a large frame for wind to be pushing it around while it's behind your truck. And even though this trailer seems new to you, we are actually coming to you in real time. So this is August. We have owned this for 3 months now. We got it at the beginning of summer during all the COVID situations going on. We were actually going to get this earlier in the year, and we had even wanted to go on our last trip to Atwood in this trailer, but we did not get it in time because Grand Design actually shut down their factories, so we had to wait. So it all ended up working out really well. We went and picked it up the day after we got back from Atwood, came home, we showed the kids because they had never seen one of these in person until it was sitting in our driveway.
We bought a house.
We bought a house. We'll let you see your new home away from home. Since we've picked it up, we have actually put over 3,000 miles on this already. So we have a lot of content to get to you. Be patient with us between my work schedule and everything happening in our lives right now. We're a little behind, but we will get it to you. We will show you those campgrounds, can't wait to share that with you. So that being said, let's check out some of the features of this wonderful fifth wheel that we found. First of all, the usuals. This comes with two 30-pound propane tanks. So we've got one on this side and one on the other side. So these are easy to unsnap and remove and go actually take these in somewhere to get refilled. Or I've actually got a lot of room in here to maneuver. You can actually see I've got the gas stop. This isn't the actual brand name gas stop. This is a cheaper knockoff, but it seems to work really well. I've actually got plenty of room to put that on there and still have another hose sticking out. So good design for the propane tanks. All of the side storage compartment doors are slam latch magnetic. The only one that's not is the front storage compartment. It does have a hook there that we have to hook that to. So the front compartment is where the battery is housed. Get my junk out of the way. Like I said, we've been using this for months. So it does have one 12-volt battery. This is a future upgrade. I do want to get some nicer batteries in here. But this is a very large storage compartment. This does just have a standard pin box. So this hitch attachment on the Kingpin is for the Pull-Right Super Light. That is a wonderful hitch. It does require safety chains because it's not your traditional Kingpin hitch, but we will probably do a whole separate video just on that hitch. This does come with the touch panel on the front with auto level. And then on this side, got my large storage compartments. Even this one is magnetic. Love that. So slam latch, magnetic doors on all sides. You do have the Nautilus water system. Makes things very easy. This hose has a port right here. Conveniently located to pull this out, and you can even spray down your dump area. And then also on the other side, that's come in handy for spraying down the steps. You have your TV hookups here. You got the rear outside TV. Does have electrical outlets. There are lights. These can be turned on. They can either just stay on in manual mode, or they also have a motion sensing option. So every time you open this, they'll just turn on automatically for you. This is your water pump. There's a switch out here and then another one inside. So I can turn on the water pump from inside or outside. This is for your exterior lights under the slide. There's a nice little blue light glow here. So if you're working late at night, very nice feature there. And it does have a black tank flush. And with this Nautilus system, you can do everything from this one spot. If you are winterizing, sanitizing, there's a set for all of it. You just match up the colors. It's a very large storage. You can kind of see how we use it. While we're on the side, might as well show you 6-gallon electric and gas water heater. The other thing I really like about this setup, we have one dump port. So there are two gray tanks. You can see the lever for the galley tank in the front and the lever for the main tank, which is the shower and the bathroom in the back. All three tanks come down to this one port, and they're also heated and enclosed valves. They're up underneath the underside of the trailer, which means it's not going to be as tight. For some reason, they can't figure out a way to make them completely leak-proof. So what I did is I got this extra Valterra extension. I'll put a link to this down below. Very simple. It just snaps on there. You have an extra valve right here that catches any of that extra liquid, whatever it might be. It catches it in here so that when you do take the cap off, you don't have that leakage coming out. So nice though, having one spot, all three tanks come right here. So very nice. Also, while we're down here, I'll show you got the low point drains here in the back. The freshwater drain is a large 2-inch dump. This really gets rid of the water quick. So instead of sitting around for a long time, this thing, that'll empty your water in a hurry. And if we come around here to the back, you notice it is prepped for backup camera. Huge back window, which we absolutely love. Got your ladder because it is a fully walkable roof. And then you've got your accessory hitch, but this is actually a towing hitch. You can tow up to 3,000 pounds if you should dare to put a trailer behind a 41-foot fifth wheel, because you even got your electrical hookup for the trailer. This we plan on only using for bike rack. Now the only odd thing that I don't know if I'm a fan of is the electrical in the back. Instead of it being on the side, like a lot of trailers, Grand Design is going to this design. It's actually costing us some space. We've had to be very careful. We found a couple sites where if the electric pedestal is up too far in the site, you have to be very careful not to back up too far. Because of that, I did buy a 50 amp extension cord to make sure that I never have to worry about where that electric pedestal is. We've got plenty of cord now to get up to the front, and I will put a link in the description below for that extension cord. It does have nice LED turn signals. There's your rack and pinion slide. It does have exterior ports if you would want to do an outside television, along with the electrical outlet. And then the nice Alumatread steps. One-handed operation to fold those out, and those are rather sturdy. We may upgrade to solid steps someday, but for now we really like these. We don't even use our extra support. These are really sturdy, really strong steps, but they are so quick to just fold up, get out of the way, hit the road. And on the exterior it also has two awnings, one on the back slide and one on the front. I believe this is a 20-foot and that's a 10-foot awning, I believe. But we love them. They are operated from inside on the control panel, which we'll show you in a second. But I can also use the LCI app in order to control these. I can just stand out here, push the button, which is really nice if you've got obstacles in the way. You can use that app to make sure you can see what it's actually going to be hitting. So on this side, got a very large pass-through storage. Recessed area here, that's usually where we keep the blocks, any other leveling equipment. It does have a port where you can run a wire up through here, because there are, get all my junk out of the way, you've got electrical outlets in here, you've got your light there, again, motion sensing, and then this is your battery disconnect. So very, very large storage. So the other compartment is where the outdoor kitchen would be. It's not a true outside kitchen, it's simply a electric refrigerator. This runs on 110 only, so only use if it's plugged in. But while you're driving down the road, while you're boondocking, it does function as an extra cooler if you want to. But they even have a port back here, DC plus USB. You've got your AC electrical outlets and another motion sensing light. You can see this is where we keep the Blackstone and our grilling sticks, and we'll usually just keep extra water, extra beverages out here. So very nice storage. I like how everything is the magnetic latch, and then also these are very thick, very sturdy doors. Very satisfying, as my daughter would say. So that's it for the outside storage. Time to go inside. Well, hey.
Hi.
So here's the interior of our new fifth wheel. So these windows could wreak havoc on the camera, so we might have to close the blinds, but gotta show the awesome windows.
They're the main reason I wanted this camper.
Okay, got the curtains closed, so now we can see you. So, why this fifth wheel? What made this one?
Why this one? Well, I love the size of this kitchen, like the opposing sides. The recliners don't hurt.
Recliners are always a nice
when
touch.
you're a glamper like me.
And they're heated with massage and cup holders.
Yes. This pantry, having all this space when we go on long trips, has been awesome.
Motion sensing lights in there too. And there's even an extra spot above the pantry. For those that are not vertically challenged, you can reach this spot.
The size of the fridge. I mean, I know we can get these in other fifth wheels, so.
And it is an RV fridge, so it runs on propane. Opens up as one solid fridge through the middle. And two separate freezers up top.
I like the decor. I know it's kind of like.
But it's important. You don't want to buy something that you instantly want to have to remodel.
I like that too, and.
But then you did add a couple of your own touches.
Yes.
And we get asked about the ottoman all the time. No, that did not come with the trailer, and it's the same one we had in our other trailer. You just put a new cover on it, and it works.
Yeah, it works. It's a camper. So yeah, I think the space for me is huge.
And we even like the setup with having the extra countertop space for our coffee pot.
Oh, yeah, and cup space.
Yeah.
For making meals is really nice. I love the sink.
And it's one big
like undermount, awesome. I have used this oven more than I ever used the other one. It's actually a really good oven.
Stovetop, obviously, it's gas. We definitely wanted that. That was one of our requirements. We did not want an electric induction. We also got the window in the kitchen. That's actually a convection microwave, which we don't use the convection, but it is nice to have that option. And we also like that when the slide is in right here, this is out of the way of the fridge, so we don't have to open that slide in order to access the fridge and half the pantry. Actually, no, we do have to open it a couple inches to get to the pantry.
Yeah, the pantry's a little bit in the
So we
way.
do have to move that slide to get to the pantry, but we don't have to move the slide to open half the fridge. The problem is we have to open this slide just to get into the kitchen. But we've made it work at rest stops. Open this slide 2 feet and we have access to this whole area. But there's a 50K BTU air conditioner. It does not whisper quiet, but this is not that loud. It is fully ducted, and we opted for the second AC in the front. Also fully ducted, so they work together and keeps us really cool in here when we have 50 amp service, of course. But we have storage up there, storage up there. We even have end tables on either side of the sofa that does pull out into a bed. A fireplace that actually gives off quite a bit of heat. Never thought we'd have a junk drawer in a camper, but we do. Nice TV, and this is a Roku TV, so if we have Wi-Fi or internet, we can stream everything just straight with the TV, no extra stuff needed. The nice audio system, which is Bluetooth, indoor-outdoor speakers. More storage on either side. Under the island. And then we added a couple hooks, one on each side. The other thing we love is all these electrical outlets. We got one on either side of the island, up under there for the coffee pot. On the floor, on either side, there are electrical outlets. And the ducts are under there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're not in the floor. So no floor ducts in a Grand Design. On this side is our huge window facing the campsite, and we do have the booth seating. They do have an option where you can have 2 chairs and a booth there, but we actually really like this with the way that we use it. It does fold into a bed, but we don't really need to do that. And we will show you why by heading up the hallway. All right, so the other big factor we love about this trailer is it is the mid-bunk. We did not want to sacrifice giving the kids their own space. We did sacrifice having actual bunks in here. We loved having the windows all the way around. So Grand Design does not have a folding bunk option that I know of. This actually comes with a couch identical to that one. It just wasn't working for the way we wanted to use this space. So what we did is we simply took it out. When the bed is made, They have pillows and body pillows, and basically they create their own, almost like a futon type of a couch. But when we stop for the night, you'll notice this is 2 separate mattresses. That's all that is. So they will pull this mattress out, and now they each have their own bed to sleep in at night, but during the day they create a couch and a living space. And by the way, that is the same mattress brand that we have in our bedroom, which we moved from our old camper. I will put a link down below to that particular mattress. We absolutely love it. They're lightweight, they're easy to move around. Highly recommend those. But they do have their own storage. We added the drawers here because instead of this nice little table and a desk and a TV, we just decided to give them more storage. There is a TV backer and cable and satellite hookup, so you could put a small TV in here, and I do mean small. This is not very big at all, so we have not even bothered doing that. So that is the mid-den. So if we come out in the hallway, notice they are not carpeted stairs. These are so easy to keep clean. There is a nice little night light right there. Wonderful for at night. And then right here is your control panel. Got all of your tanks that we can check, your battery levels. Everything is right here, nice and convenient. All the difference, we have 4 different slides and 2 awnings. All of this and the lights can be controlled from that LCI One app if we should want to. But it is nice having everything right here. Like I said, we've got gas and electric hot water heater. And this even comes with tank heaters. So what those are good for, if you are cold weather camping, that will prevent your tanks from freezing. The lights for the entire camper are right there. And this always glows blue. So you come in the dark, you're never wondering where that light switch is. So pretty well thought out, simple in design, but it works. The other thing we never mentioned was another big selling factor to me was just the size of these tanks. We have a 60-gallon freshwater tank, 47 of black, and between the 2 gray tanks, it's 94 gallons. Huge selling factor to me. Weight, length, tank size, and then of course, we wanted the rear living. We got all of that with the Grand Design. We also needed, in addition to the mid-bunk, we needed that extra space to sleep. So we do have the pull-out ladder, and this is Michaela's area. This is the loft. You've got storage up top there. This is actually a vent. We have that in there right now just to keep the heat out, but she's got her own vent up there, her own air conditioning vent, her own lights and light switch, and then this is the only electrical outlet up here, but we ran an extension cord underneath the mattress. She plugs it in there, and you can see it come out over there. She's got access for all her phone, electronics, whatever she might want to do up here. We have had 2 people up here. 2 kids can fit. Heck, I can even fit, but we haven't needed to. So Michaela gets this area to herself. She loves her space up here. Back. The one downside, you'll see some models that have a window here. I don't know why Grand Design doesn't do it, but they do have a skylight. So you're not lacking for natural light in the hallway. You can kind of tell I do not have any hall lights on. This is all from the skylight. So the bathroom we really like. This is a porcelain, of course, foot flush toilet. A lot of storage for linens there, and those go all the way back the whole length of the shower. It is a large, one-piece, almost residential size shower. This is another huge selling point for us. I easily fit in here and I have not hit my head once, so this has been a wonderful shower. You do have your powerful fan, medicine cabinet, storage underneath, 3 drawers, so a whole lot of storage in the bathroom. The one upgrade we did, this is not the standard faucet. The original faucet was small, very close. In order to wash our hands, we actually had to put them sideways just to fit. And this is an easy upgrade to do. This is just a residential faucet. As long as it fits, then you can easily upgrade this without any tools. You can just hand tighten the nuts under there. And of course you got your light switch, GFCI electrical, towel rack. It is a pocket door, which I'm not really a fan of, but at least they have a really good design. This is magnetic, so it doesn't really come open very easily. You really got to work at it. So if you're going to have a pocket door, at least this is a good way to do it. Very strong, very sturdy pocket door. The bedroom door, however, is rather solid. This is a very nice door. Now, this did not come with a lock. Again, I upgraded this just so we could have a lock on the door. Don't know why RVs don't do that. Bedroom. We love when the slide makes the bed go out the wall instead of the closet. That gives you so much more room to walk around the bed. And this one also has, you'll notice, the little nightstands. We also each have our own electrical outlets and USB ports. And not only are there windows on the side and a decorative headboard, but you have individual lights up here that you can operate. Flip of the switch. So these are wonderful reading lights, another huge plus to us. And then you've got the dresser, which you don't see too many this size. We have 7 drawers here, and then we still have more up top. Now, if you do want a TV, they have a TV backer over here, and there are TV and electrical outlets here. Another electrical outlet there, so like I said, I feel like Grand Design has thought about just about everything. We, of course, added a couple hooks. And something we didn't show you anywhere else in the camper are these wonderful, these are blackout pole shades. So the blackout might not be any big deal, but Grand Design has this nice side wall here that makes sure no light comes in, and not to mention this is extremely private. You cannot see in here at all. And then to put these up, easily retractable. You've got the large front closet. We do have another light here that is either manual or motion sensing. They did put in fun little blue lights here. I don't really see the functionality of it, but it is cool looking. They have electrical outlets on both sides, because you'll notice there is a spot where you could put a dryer vent on this side. And on this side, there is another spot for a dryer vent and your washer hookup. So you could either have a combo washer dryer on this side, or you can have a washer on this side and the dryer on this side. So they made it very versatile. You can do whatever you want to do with this front closet, but it is extremely deep. I love the nice recessed shoe rack. It's got a lip on it. And up here, this shelf goes all the way across on both sides, and it also has a lip on it. And of course, your hanging board. We wanted the ability to add a washer and dryer in the future if we wanted to. This closet fits the bill. And of course, these will lock for travel. And here's the thermostat for the second ducted AC unit. And every duct can be opened, closed, turned, angled wherever you want. So very versatile with the airflow. I also even love that Grand Design has these rounded edges. So, very large, very open fifth wheel design. These are getting to be very common, so that you can have your rear living and a separate space for the kids. Or if you don't have any kids, leave the couch there, have an office. This room, and this is why a lot of manufacturers are calling these a mid-den. This is such a versatile room. We don't see needing to upgrade this RV until we want to downsize, but until then, we love this setup, and we are gonna enjoy many years of traveling with this Grand Design. So that's it. There's our tour of our new Grand Design Reflection 367 BHS. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. A lot of places we've already been in this that we have yet to release. We wouldn't want you to miss it, so follow along, find out where we go, see where we end up next. We're excited to get this thing out as much as we possibly can. So subscribe, follow us. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.